Hi everyone, welcome to my JavaScript tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to proceed again with the grammar and types, and the topic will be declarations, and subtopic of the declarations will be constants. So constant is something important. It is unchangeable thing. So for some while, if you use dictionary or the list, yeah, there are many more methods that you can use. Push to put some item in a const, declarations even. So you can also change the things in a dictionary with that one, but in a real way, so you can't change it. What it is, let's say const a, sorry, name one, let's say it is John and we want to change it with the Joseph. So when you say name one equals Joseph, you can't. So let's say console.log, it will give you some error because it is not something like let or the var. So because if you use here let or var, it works. But in this case, it doesn't work because it is constant, it is changeable. So when you run that, by the way, it's not true. Yes, exactly. Assignment to the constant variable. So type error. So what it means, it's saying like you're just trying to change it in some way, but you can't do it. So if you put here const again, it is again not possible because it is something same. It can say cannot redeclare block scope variable name one. If you do that, let, and if you make it in that way, so it will be same, nothing will be different. All right, so what we can say then, if you say let, nothing will be wrong, it will work. So just run it and see the result. You'll see the result right now. Okay, yeah, as you see, it is Joseph. So if you use var, it works again, but for the const, it is not possible, it isn't possible. So yeah, impossible things that we try, right? So let's take it again. Const. All right. Yeah, that's the point. We cannot resign again, same things, or even we cannot redeclare again a thing to the const. So I think you understand. Let me give you another example. Let's come here and say const f. For example, this is, sorry, just come here. Now, let's say const f, and this is our function. You can do it like that. All right, so you can do something like const f equals 5. No, it doesn't work. Cannot redeclare block scope variable f. It would be same as we did, right? Okay, so this is another way. I'm just trying to explain you all clearly. So the last one, that let's think that you have a function again, const f, and you come in it and you can just say const name one or name two, let's say Alina, like that, and come down and just say you want to change with the var. You just want to make var name two something else. Alright, what it says, cannot redeclare block scope variable name two expression expected. So sorry, this one is different. Name two. So it means you cannot change it from const to var like this way. It isn't possible. So but what if you say directly like that? What will happen? So let's say let's say something like Sandra, yeah, like that, and right, this point that we want to do, sorry, yeah, it makes me a little bit angry during reading. So when you run that, what will happen? What do you think? Console.log, this is name two. When you run that, see the result. What's gonna happen? This one must not work, right? So why it doesn't work? Const after it's here, but it's just saying const aft missing initializer in const declaration. All right, what do you say? Something else like that? No, it's not about it. So do you think we need something like that? No. But what's wrong in here? What do you think? It's not something function like, yeah. So yeah, if you do it like that, it works. But it is not something that we can run it in that way, right? So this is not something like that. Okay, just tag it in a comment. I mean, it's not possible. I mean, just don't focus on it. So it is something that I'm trying to prove you that it doesn't work. Okay. So lastly, it will give error. I mean, so just you can think like that. By the way, you can think about it like a function, not const. By the way, sorry, I just mixed up function. Yeah, when you run that, let's say console. Um, log, the other side groups to 2. You can watch also in here. Console.log. You can just put name 2, but let's see what will happen. Tag it there. Yep. Oh. Okay, when you run that, see the result. What it is? Nothing. Name 2 is Alina, but where is Alina? Or Alexandra? We change it with Alexandra, but it doesn't show anything, right? Because if we delete this one, I think we can see Alina. If we didn't delete the other one, it will always be unreachable. I mean, so all right, let's just run that like that. Yeah, why it doesn't work? Because we didn't put F in here. Sorry, forget that. Yeah, Alina. So what if we put here name to Alexandra? So what will happen in this case? Yeah, assignment to constant variable. So yeah, you can't do it like that. As I mentioned before, you can't change it in that way. All right. You can't add another value to the same thing that we use const because look, it's saying type error assignment to constant variable. This is constant is something special. It's not like let. So when you run that, you'll see the result. See, Alexandra, as you see, it changed, right? From Alina to Alexandra. Even if you use var, it will be same. But for the const is special. It will be always Alina, not Alexandra. If you try to do that, it will say, hello, look, I am constant and I have a name to variable and you just trying to change it in some way that with your technique, but it is not something true. You can't do it. And if you put here const to, it will not work again. So it is not something that we can, right? So just delete it. I mean, I just try to understand the main point. But even I can show you one thing. So let's see in the two example. Let's say const my object like that. This is our dictionary. I mean, just you can think like that. You can just say name one, and you can just say Alina, right? I want to change Alina in some way. How can I do that? So I can do something like what you can just say, yeah, maybe like my object, my object dot. You can just access to the name one object in here that because this is our object now in our const variable, my object variable. So this is our key and this is value, and we can say this item that we can access in it, right? So now I want to change it with Alexandra. So can we not? So when you say console.log, yeah, console.log, and yeah, so just put their name. Sorry, what name? My object, not name. My object, yeah. when you run that, let's say it is Alina or Alexandra right now. Now what it's saying, name one Alexandra. As you see, we just change it. We don't have any const in here, right? We didn't use that. But as you see, it works. Because in dictionary, it's different, it works. But in a normal way, with the function, with the loop, with the, for example, block scope way, it doesn't work in that way. So, but with the dictionary and the list, it works. You can change everything, just you can access in it. All right, my object is our variable and we just created our dictionary and we have key and value. So in this case we just access the key and the key has a value Alina, and we just said we want to change Alina with the Alexandra. So then we just change it, and our new variable, my object, is just change it with the const. As you see, const was changed. So just you can do it with the dictionary and a list. So let's try another things. Let's say const my list. And you can say mm, apple and sorry, orange and what? Strawberry. Strawberry. Okay, let's do three things. And I want to change strawberry with the banana, let's say, okay? So we can do that. We can just say my list dot push, because we will change it, right? Push what? We can push something in it. So we can just say, for the last one, I mean, because if you didn't put anything else in here, this is not something we're using insert. It is push. It will add the end of the list. So end of the list, as you can see there, we have strawberry. So we will change strawberry with the banana. So I'm just saying banana. I mean, just try to understand the main point, okay? So that we can change const to variable in some way with the list and dictionary. So we can't do it with the for loop, with the function, with the other things. It is not possible. So because it is something private, it has some eigenvalue, eigen position. But with the list and dictionary, we can just manipulate it and we can just reassign and work on it. So when you say console.log, and when you say my list, as you see now, it works and everything will be amazingly there. Apple, orange, strawberry, banana. So I'm sorry, by the way. So we just added one more. We didn't change it. I'm so sorry. I just mixed up with other things in my mind. So yeah, we just added one more. So even, do you think we can try something more? I mean, let's try melon. So let's run that and see what will happen. Yeah, we added. So as you see, we added here banana and melon. So we can just access any of them. So let's say you want to access and you want to change some of them. You can just say my list, right? My list. And you can just open this one. You can just say, let's say 0, 1, 2, 2, and 3. Yeah, I want to change banana, let's say 3. Equals to watermelon in this case. So what will happen in here? Now it will be different. So banana will be watermelon, and there will be like it. The list will be like apple, orange, strawberry, watermelon, and melon. So when you run that, what will happen? What do you think? Let's run it and see the result if it's changeable. Strawberry, watermelon, and melon. As you see, we're just playing with the list, right? The things are changed. I mean, the the banana is not anymore there. It is watermelon. So we just change it as we want. So what I'm talking about, we used const and we played with the const variable that you can see we used in a list. So as I mentioned before, you can change things for the const with the dictionary, I mean key value system, or even you can use list, for example, like that. You can just make it You can make longer to your list, or even you can just change it, the things in it, so you can just work on it. Okay, you can change anything you want. So with the const or with the let, with the var, whatever else you want to do. So that's the things. Just put in your mind. Dictionary and list and table. I mean, in some cases can change, but for the loops, for the conditionals, for the things, it will not be changeable. It will be private one, okay? But in the dictionary and the list, it will not be like that. So that's it. Thank you so much. I hope you get it. If you have any question, you can add in the description that I can check and answer there soon. Thank you. See you in another class. Another class will be about, let me put a 2 there. So just close this page. It's not something more. All right, let's come here and just say data, data now. Yeah, data. By the way, we can use our new system. We can just say data type, sorry, data structures and types. So, okay, and we will add there some topics. For example, there will be data types, and there will be other one, data types conversion, data type, data type conversion, conversion. Yes, the other one will be numbers and the plus operator, numbers and the plus or plus, like that. You can write it like is operators. By the way, you can use your command in multiple way, as I mentioned before. Operator, yes. So then we have converting strings to numbers, converting strings to numbers. So you'll learn all of them with the pairs integer and pairs float and whatever else we use. So yeah, that's it. And after that, we're gonna start with the literals. Literals is the another subtopic of the grammar and types. So this is something subtopics of the data structures and types. All right. See you in the next class with the data types. And I want to put it in here in that way, like this. By the way, just want to close that again. Sorry, like that. And just tag it in a comment. So next class will be our 2.7 or what? Let me just be sure about that. 2.1.1.7, 1.2. Oh yeah, we can just say 1.1.2.1. Yeah, the other one will be 1.2.1, data structures and types. As you see, this is our topics. See you in another class, data structures and types. So data types. Thank you.